Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I am doing my annual wish list video. So this is my wish list for 2023. I am also doing my very first unboxing of 2023. I thought I would just combine that into this video. I'll make that very brief. I do not take these wish lists seriously. I was watching a YouTuber last year that said if she makes wish lists, she feels like she needs to plow through it and it's like she has to buy these things. I don't look at it that way. Now the grocery store, when I have a grocery store list, I don't deviate from it and I run through the store. So I get the feeling we all are very different. To me, this is just fun. I did not even look back on, excuse me, my nose itches. I did not even look back on last year's wish list video. I know I got one of the things. I am wearing them, my inside out diamond hoops. I've got on my pave heart. I wore my Tiffany lock bracelet because there's something I want to tell y'all, and I knew I would remember with that Bulgari and my Rolex. But yeah, it's just totally for fun, and it's just things that I'm considering, and it kind of like putting them in a list kind of helps me think about what I want to buy. So a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people on Instagram are doing no buy or low buy years. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have even told my husband this. I'm gonna buy anything I want this year. Last year, for the most part, was a very low buy year. I didn't even get myself anything for my birthday, which for me is unlike me. But the reason that I am going to do what I want to do this year is because I just see all of these fashion houses getting so out of control, and I feel like if I want something, I need to get it, and then I need to knock it off and stop at some point. This is why I wore the lock bracelet out here, and I am not going to put in close-ups. Like 3 days after I bought it, maybe 5, it went up $1,000. $1,000. It's so for me to pay for it, it would be $2,000 because of tax. I mean, it's just like, it's crazy. Things are getting so out of control. And I had this really strong feeling. The last time I tried this on was in December. We did like a little quick trip to Vegas, and my sales associate was like, yeah, this just launched in September. And I think I tried it on right after it launched. I think I've tried it on twice, maybe 3 times. I can't remember how many times we've been to Vegas. I don't know. I think twice. But anyways, I just had a feeling, like, you know, you're going to do like Louis Vuitton because this is getting popular and you're going to raise the prices. And everything has gone up. One of the items on my wish list, I will explain to you, went up $500 while I was texting my sales associate. The price magically changed. Let's do this unboxing really fast. It's going to be an instant reveal. I got something from the KUSAMA, I hope I'm saying that correctly, collection from Louis Vuitton. I think the collection is cute. I don't know that, well, I'm not buying any bags, so there's that, but I think some of them are cute. I just don't think they are for me. Here is the box, and I'm gonna leave it like this because I think it's pretty. I will insert a picture of the cute tissue paper. Just set this over here, and super instant reveal. I got the bandeau, and half of it is in the black and the white with the LVs and the flowers, and then the other half is in the dots. And it says, I'll insert a picture because I'm not going to try to get my camera up there. It has 2023 on here. I posted an instant reveal on Instagram. I ordered this like Monday afternoon from Las Vegas, got to my house Tuesday by 10 a.m. and I was like, wow. But I thought I would just pop this in here because these are going to be gone very, very quickly. But I thought it was a neat way to have a little bit of this collection without purchasing a bag. My friend Linda, she got the same one, and she went to the store, I think on Tuesday. I think, yeah, it was the day, because I was sending her pictures of mine and talked to her. Maybe I swayed her, just maybe a little bit. But I was like, send me pictures of the bags because I don't want to go to the store. I'm very lazy. I don't want to go to the store. So she sent me pictures of the bags. I thought it'd be so cute on the Capucines, and she sent me a picture and I was like, not so much. I did think it was cute on a lot of the monogram ones, but this for me was the way to go. So let me put this down and let's get right into this. I have my, not my circus, not my monkeys cup with me again today, mostly because I didn't want to wash it and it just had water in it. Did y'all hear that? We're having a thunderstorm. Can you hear that? So anyways, let's get into this. I have this broken down into 3 categories. I have bags, I have jewelry, and I have travel. And so let's get right into this. I will be inserting pictures of as many things as I can. I'm gonna start with, I should have brought, you know what, I'm gonna grab a pen just so I can X things off. Hang on one second. Okay, so I broke this down into 3 categories: handbags, jewelry, and travel. So let's get started with handbags, and I'm going to go ahead and get to the one that you probably want to know about the most. Would I want another Birkin or another Kelly? And the answer is yes. I would like at least one more bag, possibly maybe in the future one more after that, but I would like one more, and I will just be inserting pictures of my own bags. I would like a Birkin in the size 30, and I am very specific about the leather, but I am very open to color and hardware, and my sales associate and I have discussed this, and there's certain colors that I just don't like. You know, there's just colors you don't like, but there's a lot of colors that I like, and Hermes does color right. And the Kelly, I'm going to insert a picture of my 2 Kellys. So I would want a Kelly 28, which is the pale gray one, but I would want it in the style of the red one, which is a 32. As I said, eventually I might be open to getting another bag at some point. Right now I just want one more, and I would be open to a 32 at some point, but I would like a 28 or a 30. That is on my list. I'm not going to go crazy chasing it. If it happens, it happens. You know, if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all good. It's a handbag, right? So the next one on my list is the Carryall PM, and I have been debating this for a few months now. I purchased it in the Empreinte leather. I will insert pictures of that. I didn't realize until I got it home. A lot of you know I like to simulate going out and about, and I like to, you know, pretend to get my keys out, my sunglasses out. I could not get the bag unzipped when it was on my shoulder. That zipper just didn't move. I had to take it all the way off my shoulder. It was beautiful, but I know I won't reach for it, because if I'm running a bunch of errands, I'm gonna be like, I gotta get in and out of my bag like so many times, and it's, you know, it has to be user friendly. And so I do like the monogram one. I will insert pictures of that on me. Not crazy about the tie on it. I love the interior, that it has the microfiber lining. I like that it has that magnetic closure. I like that it has the pre-tanned vacetta. I think that's really nice. So just debating. Another one that I would like to try on, I've never tried it on, is, I don't know if I'll say this right, the Petite Malle Souple. I'm not sure if that's correct. You all know I cannot speak French, but that one I think looks really nice. It's carefree. It has the black leather. It looks like it's a really good crossbody bag, and I'd like to try that one on, so I'm not, you know, 100% on that. And then the one that went up while I was on the phone texting my sales associate, the Fendi ICU Peekaboo in the small size. This, literally, he texted me. I had put some pictures together earlier this week, planning out this video, and he texted me and he said, tomorrow all the peekaboos are going up $500. He did not tell me about the baguettes or anything else. He knows I'm not a baguette girl. And I was like, oh, and I sent him a picture of the one I'm going to insert here, and he's like, that didn't even come to the USA. I think this is a really cute bag with the pink interior. Why do companies do this? Why? And if you like Dior, if you live in Europe, you get so much cooler Dior things than we do. I see all these unboxings. I'm like, we don't get this stuff. Like, I don't know why companies do this. But anyways, I had debated between that one and the Tiffany blue color. I would never carry the Tiffany blue. I'm looking over here because there's a Tiffany box over there, a bag over there, and it's a beautiful color, but I mean, I can think of very few outfits that I personally own that it would look good with, but yeah, that went up $500. And the last bag on my wish list is a Chanel bag in a chevron pattern. And I'm not going to insert any pictures because I don't know what I want. And more than likely, this is the one that absolutely will not happen because I don't know what I want. I had reached out to some sales associates. I think it was in December about a chevron boy bag. There was a pale pink with champagne gold hardware. Of course, it was gone. A few of them had a very pretty caramel color, but I now have enough caramel colored bags in my collection that wasn't enough to sway me. And then sitting there thinking it's $5,900 plus tax. I mean, I'm gonna have to be massively in love with the bag. And I don't mind going pre-loved. I've actually looked at pre-loved and several different styles, and that's probably not gonna happen. I don't see that happening, but I would like something chevron Chanel. So for jewelry, let's see. So let's start here. I would like to try this on again and see how I feel about it, and that is the Tiffany hardware bracelet in the 18 karat yellow gold. I will insert a picture of that on my wrist. I did get to try that on, but I'd like to try it on, you know, more serious. I was just having fun trying stuff on, which is fun, but you know, I'd like to see how I really feel about that. And the Tiffany hardware, the link earrings in the small size, again in the yellow 18 karat gold. I don't know that I've ever even held those. I know I saw them in the case, but I know I haven't tried them on, so I would like to look at those. And then another one from Tiffany is the Tiffany hardware. They're all the hardware line, is the pearl pendant. Pearls are my birthstone. This one is in sterling silver, and I think it would be very beautiful with the pearl earrings that Linda got me for Christmas from Tiffany. And I love that it's my birthstone. But again, I need to try that one on in person. The only one out of these three that I have tried on in person is the Tiffany hardware bracelet. And then from Hermes, I'm going to butcher this. I own this ring in sterling silver. I think it's called the Chain d'Anchor. I cannot speak French, but I would like that in rose gold. Mine in sterling silver is super comfortable and I enjoy it a lot, and I think it would be nice to stack with my rose gold Ariane ring, which leads me to the other ring that I'd like from Hermes, which is the Ariane ring in the 18 karat white gold. They're just dainty, petite little rings. They're comfortable. They're really nice if it's super hot out. Like if I will either wear, if it's really burning hot, my fingers swell, I might wear a love ring or an Ariane ring or something on my wedding hand instead of my my full wedding set because it's pretty thick. And then let's see. So the last thing, and this is the one thing I can tell you off of this whole list is going to happen. So my husband and I went back and forth. I have been saying I would like a right hand white gold and diamond ring, custom made from our local jeweler. And we've also been debating upgrading my center stone in my wedding set. So this is my upgraded set. This is 10, 15, and 20. And I have a hard time, it's 31 now, and I have a very hard time changing the set up because it's so incredibly sentimental. I had the worst ring. I picked it out, we were together, I got it. I hate marquise, I got a marquise cut, and you could see the specks of carbon in it. I was 20 and I went for the half carat size instead of the quality stone. And I don't know, probably 5 years into our marriage, I started telling him I wanted a round with channel set rounds for our 10th anniversary. About a week before anniversary, I'm sorry, my phone is going off like crazy. I just turned it down, flipped it over, I mean. So about a week before anniversary, I changed my mind. I'm like, I really want a round with princess channel sets. And that's what he gave me. And I was like, how on earth did you know? And he's like, I didn't, it just looked like you. And I was like trying to be very gentle because he only gave me the center solitaire. And I was like, isn't there maybe another band that goes with that? And he's like, no, that's how women wear those now. I'm like, okay. So for 5 years I got hit on all sorts of things because people are like, oh, you're engaged, it doesn't count. My endodontist turned my gas off during a root canal because she asked me if I was engaged, and I was married 13 years at that time. And she's like, oh, she's high, turn her gas. I'm like, no, you're talking to me? So yes, so then 15 I got the channel set princess band, and for 19 I got the third one instead of 20 for very sweet reasons. Our best friends were going through a nasty divorce, and he gave it to me and said, I'm never leaving you and I'll never do that to you. So it was really, really special. But so it's hard to change those. It's like, you know, so I'm going for this first, and we're going to debate doing this. You can exchange the diamond and upgrade it, which we could have with the first set too, which I still have that set. I will not do that. This diamond's way too special. It's a beautiful diamond. Eventually, if we do upgrade this stone, I'm going to turn this diamond into a solitaire pendant. It is in platinum, and I will do the necklace in platinum as well. But for this hand, I want it to match my tennis bracelet and this necklace and the diamond earrings, so I'm going to go for white gold. So as for travel, last year we traveled, I think, probably more than we have in our entire lives, and I'm still tired with that month-long vlog. I'm still exhausted. So this year we definitely want to go back to Aruba. That was just, I loved Aruba. I don't care if I ever see Cabo, Cancun, the Bahamas, Paradise Island. Oh, those places are so hot and humid. I love Aruba though, and we had such a good time. I'd love to go back there. We want to go back to Boston again. We did a very short trip. We'd like to stay a little bit longer and explore a little bit more. Boston's just a really fun city, and it was cool when we were there, which was wonderful. It was hot everywhere else, so we'll pick a time when we think it will be not cold, but hopefully cool. Of course, we're going to go to Vegas. I mean, that's a given. He wants to go to Disneyland, and I am trying to dissuade him. Hang on. I went not even a year ago. I went last February or March. I don't know. I think in between. It was after Valentine's Day and before spring break. I was trying to like get there in between, like, you know, the crowds. It's a lot of fun for me. It's something I want to do like every 3 or 4 years, and that's about how long it's been since he's gone. So for me, it's still really fresh, that it's also a whole lot of work. And can you hear the trees hitting the window? It's a lot of work. One day we did like 18,800 steps, so it's fun, but it's a lot of work. But we may end up doing Disneyland. My dream, London and Paris, that is not going to happen this year. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this post. We went in, I had 2 posts. We went in early last year and we put our names down to get an allocation for Porsche to build our dream car, and we never thought we would get the call ever. It's apparently harder than it's apparently very hard to get an allocation, and we did get the call, and so it's like my husband got to make his Hermes special order bag. And so we designed our car, and they told us if we picked it up in Germany how much less it would be than if we got it in the United States, and it was more than enough money to completely cover the European trip. So we were going to go to Paris, fly to Germany, fly back to Paris, fly back to the United States. And so you get a choice of 2 experiences when you go. You can pick up your car and go to a racetrack, or you can pick up your car and do the tour of the museum and the plant. Of course, you are free to drive on the Autobahn or do whatever you want. Porsche puts you up in a hotel for 1 or 2 nights, and they do help with your flights. So we had a week to figure all this out, and they tell you do not book your flight until you've heard from us. So we did a bunch of research. We figured out what we were going to do, what airports we were going to fly into. I talked to Linda because she has been to Germany a whole lot, and was asking her some questions about it, and we we let them know, yes, we want to go to Germany, and they called us back like a couple of days later. Porsche will not allow anybody to pick up their car in Germany until September, and our car is going to be done long before September. And he said, you don't want to leave your car sitting there. So a lot of you know we don't do car payments. We don't do payments. We pay for things. So there went my Europe trip. So maybe next year, but it's going to be worth it, because this is something my husband has wanted forever and ever and ever, and he doesn't do a lot, as you guys know, for himself. So I'm excited for him. But yeah, I'm not sure where else we might travel. I know where we were thinking of going, to Colorado. I wanted to go to Aspen, because I was watching this vlogger who did this like fun trip in Aspen, and he said, no, it's too hard for you to breathe there. It's hard for me to breathe here. But where did he pick? I think Tahoe. I can't remember. But we were thinking of maybe all, taking the kids maybe and the husbands and renting a house for a week or something like that. Just something different, get out of the heat. And I've only been to Colorado once, and so that would be really fun and different. And one of my daughters has been a couple of times because she went skiing with him. The other one hasn't been, so it's a matter of also if they can get the time off of work. And the daughter that went, well, they both went with me, but one of the daughters already has 5 days booked for the Grand Californian and 4 days to the park this year. She could go to Disney. If she lived in California, she would be there every day of the week that she wasn't working. She doesn't care that it's work. She loves it. But what are some things that you're thinking of getting this year? Are you doing a no buy, a low buy, or whatever? I did a really low no buy fall winter as far as clothing. I bought a coat, a Burberry cardigan, no shoes, no pants, no tops. Really, that's it. That's all I got for winter. I have enough clothes. And when I was getting ready today, I don't know, I grabbed all sorts of summer dresses and chucked them to donate. I don't know why I was looking at my summer dresses in the winter, but I was. But that was my low no buy part of this year, this past winter and this year. But I hope you have an amazing day today, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.